the center ring of the conservative circus, we have Congressman Andy Biggs. And Congressman, how does this work? You had the Supreme Court that just ruled that Biden could cancel out President Trump's executive order. But when President Trump tried to cancel out Obama's executive order for basically amnesty, the Dreamers, he got shot down. What are we watching with this?
Well, you're seeing what I would consider probably a pretty grotesque inconsistency. I haven't been able to go through both opinions to compare them on rationale, but I've gone through the notes a little bit today on this ruling, and this is another one where Roberts has kind of let us down, in my opinion.
You had Roberts and right. Kavanaugh join the Democrats, join the liberals right. on this.
Yeah. And Roberts has done it more consistently. He's defected more often than Kavanaugh, but Kavanaugh has wandered off a couple of times, and here's one. And this is really important because it kind of gets at the heart of what the value of an executive order is. Why was DACA allowed to persist when Trump tried to rescind through an executive order, but somehow the Remain in Mexico policy, which actually is a really solid policy, that goes away when Biden rescinds it through an executive order. So, I mean, it's really inconsistent, and that's what you're seeing out of the court, in my opinion, today.
And that's what I find very, very frustrating. I mean, if they would have overturned DACA and then overturned that, okay, that's consistent. One president cancels out another president's executive order. But this is so weird, and they both deal with immigration. And I think, once again, we got a real problem here. We're going to continue to monitor this. But the reason why I really want to talk to you, Congressman Andy Biggs, is because in recent weeks, several licensed gun dealers across Arizona have undergone compliance inspections by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. That's the ATF. And right. Many people are reporting, a very horrible experience. We're talking about draconian measures here where they're canceling folks because an I wasn't dotted and a T wasn't crossed. What is going on? Is this an example of the Biden administration trying to get around the Second Amendment rulings?
Yeah, I think so in some respects. We've written letters trying to get at the bottom of it. And what it looks like to me is you have some licensed firearm dealers who have actually they've gone through their audit and they passed their audit, or they had what would normally be considered technical errors, and then those all of a sudden recently those audits have been reopened. And so the question is was there really anything material different? Had they heard something differently, and that's why they're there, or is this a systematic way to get around, the Second Amendment? And that's where we're trying to get to the bottom of it, because if that's happening, then we need to put an end to it. But so far we've received no response or reply to our inquiries that we're trying to make.
It's kind of crazy. What option does Congress have if the Arizona U.S. Attorney ignores your letter or makes no sincere effort to rein in the industry's, operating investigators?
Yeah, well, we're trying to get right to ATF. We want to know what they're doing, and our remedies are somewhat limited because we don't have the majority. So we're continuing to try to have what I would call loose oversight, and that's where we're pushing from a side of weakness. If we had the majority, we would have them all. We would already have, in my opinion, had them in before our committee, testifying publicly and under oath what is going on here. We would have already received answers, but because the Biden administration is very, very they want uncooperative in many ways. They don't want to deal with us. We can't get them to come in or provide answers. I've had inquiries we've made that have taken over a year to get an answer to. So that's where this administration is. They don't want to cooperate. They don't want to provide. They don't want to respond to congressional oversight because the Democrats aren't providing any oversight of their own agency. So our pushback in my opinion, has to continue to come through legislation the Democrats want that they can't get without us. And we should be holding that as leverage points.
Well, I hope other Republicans are feeling the same way that you are about that, Congressman Andy Biggs, because outside of that, I just don't know what else we can do here. I mean, we've gone from just having an incredible high of having the Supreme Court, for the most part, judge or restore balance, restore the rule of law, and now we're learning that the Biden administration doesn't care one way or the other. They're going to go ahead and do what they want to do.